Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to paint a yellow rose. I'm going to start off by making the base drawing. Now in this picture here I used a pencil, but I'm going to show you with a marker just so it shows up better in the video. Alright. So first, this petal that hangs down, and another petal over here. I'm hoping that by showing you the process of drawing these petals, you'll be able to take a photo of a rose and make your own sketch, or you can copy what I'm doing here. Okay, so I generally start with the, if you probably noticed, I generally start with the larger outer petals and work my way inward and upward. Alright. Now I will bring down, sorry if I'm talking a little quiet here, it's not intentional. So now I'm going to bring down the stem, come up, and this is an opened flower. And a triplet of leaves. Okay, so once this is done, I add a few little thorns. You only need a couple, staggered, maybe 3, and it's ready for coloring. So today I'm going to be using a water brush, and what I have here is a butcher's block. So I'm going to be using yellow, and let's see, what color is that? Rose Madder Genuine. It's a red. I also have some blue here. I forget what color blue that is. It's not real important, just a dark blue. And I'm going to mix yellow and blue for my greens. So I'm going to start. So something about a water brush is when you squeeze it, it doesn't actually wet the tip. It tends to drop droplets onto your palette here. So I just wet my tip with that. And I also have a paper towel here to clean my brush on. Okay, get ready here. So I'm going to pick up some yellow. The particular shade of yellow I'm using is called Ariolan. I believe I'm trying to pronounce that right. I've never heard it pronounced. I'm just trying to read off the bottle. So what you want to do is you want a little bit darker towards the base of the petal and let the color dilute towards the edge of the petal. So pick up your color and start towards the base of the petal and work outward, because that's where your color will be the strongest. I want this to be darker here in the center. Okay, this petal here can be a bit lighter. And you may want to just make sure you get everything in yellow. And it does help to the overall image if you can have some variations in the strength of the yellow. So let's see, I'll darken a little bit there, a little over there. Yeah, I think it should be a little darker here in the center. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So next I will clean my brush and I'm going to mix a little bit of that yellow and the blue. Just a moment here. Okay. Let's see. Mix up a little more color. And this is a pretty shade of green. I kind of like it. So I'm going to go over these leaves again with a little bit of a darker color. So they're not finished yet. But I will clean my brush and move back to the flower. This here should be yellow. And it's okay if you have a little green bleed into there because it's a bud and it hasn't opened yet. So now I'm going to pick up my red. And the idea of the red is largely a shading. The red occurs in the darkest areas of the flower, same areas you use the darkest yellows. See, move that a little bit so I can bring the color out. Okay. And I'm just going to keep darkening the darkest areas here until I'm satisfied with it. All right. Actually, just a touch more right in this corner here. Okay. So now I'm going to do a little something unexpected. And I'm going to put a little blue on these petals. So for this blue, you want it very diluted, and you want to put the blue in the areas that are, imagine the areas that are facing the sky. Because the idea is that these petals are reflecting just the slightest amount of blue off of the sky. All right. I hope you can see the difference is subtle, but I think it does improve it. Make it look a little bit more natural. So I'm going to take that blue and the yellow again, but more blue this time so it's darker color. And I'm just going to darken the bases of these leaves. Alright, so as you see in the original I had a blue background, so I will do that and call it finished. Okay. I was squeezing a little extra water onto my palette. Butcher's block, as I told you earlier. I don't know why they call it that. This particular one I ordered off of Jerry's Artorama. I hear they're not good they're not a good place if you have a problem and need to contact customer service. The thing is, they've been so great, I have never had to do that. So, I've ordered paper from them, and they'd send me an extra block of sample paper, and everything is packaged real well. I've had no reason to complain. Yeah, Jerry's Autorama. That's the place where I like to get supplies if I can't easily order on Amazon or get it in one of the local stores. Let's see. One of my friends recommends Dick Blick, I believe. I've heard good things about them. I've never used them myself. I order a lot of things on Amazon, and I really like ordering them, using them for art supplies. But I have had to return things that were just shipped poorly. All right, there's the finished flower. I hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.